Hey everybody, it's Bruno and welcome to MB. Click on the subscribe button below here and you'll never miss an episode. And also you can follow us on LinkedIn and on Facebook on Megapix Media. Enjoy the episode.
That's right. What's up, you sucker? What's up, you sucker?
One of our former guests, as you know, Tony Spallettini.
Yes.
I think this is where he jokes around that we met before, but we tried out for the Team Bridgeline, which is downtown Calgary, very Italian community. Team Bridgeline, three-man luge. And if you're wondering who the third man is, Tony and I are big enough to have three people on the luge. But that's no shot to you, Tony. I think I gained some weight. But what kind of sports do you guys kind of work with out there?
So predominantly Winter Olympic sports, obviously given our climate and our legacy from the '88 games here. We work with all the Nordic sports, with alpine, bobsleigh, skeleton luge, and hockey. I mean, you think about a winter sport that's a hub in Calgary, and we probably have some support. We also work with the professional teams here in the city.
Cool. Well, if you follow Leonardo DiCaprio's forecast about global warming when he came out here.
We might be a summer
sport. So we're going to be summer sport
soon.
Probably. He should be out here most of the days, with the snow out here and the freezing and the Chinook.
That's too cold for him right now.
Yeah, he got freaked out with the Chinook, didn't he?
Yeah.
A little bit? Yeah. Well, how'd you end up with the high performance sports people?
I've always been passionate about sport, but when I originally got involved, it was more at a actually delivering service, and I realized very quickly that I like to boss people around more than I like to do stuff.
That's good.
So I tried to find a way to marry my passion for sport with my interest in business. So went and got myself an MBA and put those two together and got into high performance sport just with my business experience, and now I get to dabble in a little bit of both, which is not supposed to. When you talk about amateur sport is little kids all the way up to Olympic athletes. And Olympic athletes are actually paying to play, so isn't that the ultimate, right? To wear the Canadian flag on your chest while you're paying your own way along. Like we kind of have a model backwards in Canada, but that's probably a whole other conversation.
Okay.
I think, talking to parents, man, have fun. That whole idea, every professional athlete will tell the best stories about, Wayne Gretzky and playing baseball and that multi-sport environment. It really is about building good, strong foundations. No kid at 5 years old is ever going to be like, yep, that's the next NHL player. That's the next Sidney Crosby or whoever, right? It's just, it's not a doable thing to be able to know that soon. And so parents, honestly, if I could tell anything, lay off. Like, just enjoy, watch, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying sport for life and never getting to a high performance state.
So here's something for you, is that, you're not that old, but you've been around for a while. And how have you seen the whole Olympic movement change in the last 10, 15 years, even as a kid? I know.
Yeah, no, I've been in high performance sports for over 10 years, and it really has changed. Most people in the day-to-day, we saw it in Calgary, right? We just chose not to bid for the 2026 Olympics. It really has become about bigger, better, faster, stronger, more money, and the Olympic movement has kind of lost its way a little bit, I think, and it has become more about the financial tab associated with it. And it was just unfortunate in Calgary that we couldn't see that 88 games was one of the only Olympics to ever make money.
That's right.
And we're still living off of that through the legacy funds and what happens at Winsport and at the Olympic Oval and out in Canmore. And we need to, we could have brought it back to our roots and made it about the experience and about, being patriotic, which Canadians are good at.
Sure.
But everybody saw the Sochi price tags and the Rio corruption, and you only see it from a business perspective. It's all about cash flow and impact. And when people lose sight of the fact that little kids are coming and seeing and being inspired and being healthier and more active, and the trickle effect of that, that it's less about the 14-day party and more about the impact that sport has on community, and that you can't put a tangible price tag on. And I think Calgary probably could have done it smart and kept it on budget, but we just didn't have that opportunity. So now you look at money that has huge impact on Canadian athletes and the investment back in sport, and we're seeing it at every turn. There's less sponsorship, there's less endorsements. It's had quite a ripple effect, but for most Calgarians it's one and done, and we don't think about it again, but we live and breathe that every day. So
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you want someone you know to be our next guest, simple. Click below in the description and we'll get in touch with them. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and you'll never ever miss another episode.